1,000 very rare drop items all the way to black markets. It's that time again. We're going for painted octanes and painted standards. So drop a like, subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army, and let's get to it. We got tons of items to trade up, and I've just got the comments up from the last episode because obviously with every single very rare trade up episode, I end up talking about all sorts of random things, and I love to know what you guys have to say. So drop your comments down below on this episode about what we talk about, if there's something you want me to talk about in the next episode, because this is like a combination of a podcast and a trade up video. It's a great combo that I really, really like. As you guys know, it does cost about 30,000 credits to make these types of videos, and I do want to try and upload them once a week rather than every couple of weeks, and I wouldn't be able to do that without the help of this video sponsor. So I'm going to play the intro real quick, and then we can get going. This video is brought to you and sponsored by Logo.com. Go and buy your items. That's me, by the way, the salesman in the photo. All you got to do is put the items you want in your cart, tell them your account, and they'll add you to trade with, and make sure you use code PIXEL at checkout for 6% off your purchase. So be sure to click the link below and check it out today. And if you want to get some very rare items for yourself, you can use the sponsor, use my discount code, and we'll be good to go. So kicking it off with the Yamane stack, we have the first comment. It's a flamethrower. In fact, someone said, another comment, it said, where is it? It says, yeah, bro, you got so many insane flamethrowers, you just don't care about them. I wouldn't mind one. Now, the thing is, it's not that I don't care about them. This actually ties in with another comment that I got that I was going to read as well. It's not that I don't care about them. It's, I think, partly one, I don't know the value of them. I don't know if flamethrowers, I guess, because I do try and keep flamethrowers that are painted back ahead of other items, but I don't know the extent to which they are more valuable than other items. But also, I've been getting them for years and years and years, so there's very few things where I would react crazily to. Like, back in the day, these trade-ups have now been in the game, well, it's been since August 2017, so nearly 6 years. Obviously, the last 3 years, it's mental, actually. Next month, we're going to have had the rubbish trade-up luck longer than we had the good trade-up luck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, before September 2020, these trade-ups were the luckiest things. They were so broken. Every trade-up you could get was painted, for one, so you wouldn't get items like this. I would get about 5 painted octanes a video, guaranteed. Pretty much there was a point where I'd get a white octane every episode, rather than a white octane every 6 months. So it was absolutely phenomenal, but soon it will be like this for longer than it was ever like that. But the comment that ties in with that, it says, you weren't reacting as much today, Pick. Your reactions are always the best, though. And the reason I wasn't reacting as much in that video is because I don't fake my reactions. So if I do these trade-ups, and let's say I repeat all these first trade-ups again and again and again until we end, there will not be a single trade-up where I'm freaking out. This is as gassed as I'm going to get, right? Because I don't fake my reaction. So if you ever watch one of my videos and you think, he wasn't as hyped today, it's probably because there was nothing to be hyped about, right? Because unlike videos, unlike videos where you can plan what happens, you can have a storyline and stuff like that, and you can insert funny bits and make it fit a certain narrative, the trade-up videos, it's all luck-based. I could go into this and get 10 white octanes in a row in an unprecedented level of luck and have the best reaction anyone's ever seen and break all sorts of world records. Alternatively, I could do the same exact trade-ups and get burnt sienna hotshots again and again and again. So I'm very much reactive, and I think that's why I find these videos so interesting to watch and so engaging, is because I'm reacting to what I'm seeing as much as you're reacting to what you're seeing. Whereas in other episodes, even if it's like funny moments or something like that, I get the gameplay and the footage, and then I edit it in a way to create some kind of narrative. I edit it in a way to make it enjoyable for you to watch, to sort of invoke certain emotions. Whereas this, I'm in the dark as to how this is going to end, more so than you. You at the very least have a title and a thumbnail to go by, so hopefully it's a good title and a thumbnail. I know not of what is to come, so we're kind of reacting together, and that's why I really enjoy these videos. I feel that they're very personal. I'm talking just to you. I'm not talking to tens of thousands of people. I'm just talking to you, and we're reacting together. And again, that ties in with another comment that I got. And let me just see. It says, yeah, I love these kind of videos. It honestly feels like I'm having a chat with you. And while we're having a chat, I get to see these trade-ups, which I love to see as well. So it's a nice combination. We'll definitely keep watching. Just drop the heart on that. And that's all it is. I think the mistake a lot of people make when they make a YouTube video is addressing the masses, when obviously there is a small chance that you are watching this with other people, whether it be a pet, shout out to the pets, or your family or your siblings or something like that. And that may well be the case, but like 99% of the time it is just you and me, right? And even stuff like that, it's me addressing the camera as if I am just talking to you, because I am. Because even if thousands of people watch it, and they will, I'm still only ever just talking to you, and I feel like that's something I've got really good at, is just making it kind of like a one-on-one conversation, because that's all it is. And a lot of people, when they start making YouTube videos, like I said, they address the masses. They're like, all right, everybody, you're all amazing, and don't get me wrong, I do group you together in like intros and outros, say, you know, you're all awesome for watching, and you are. But for the most part, when it's conversational in the middle, I'm very conscious of the fact that I'm just talking to you. It's just one person, right? Whether you're toilet gang, caught you lacking, again, or, you know, whatever gang you're a part of, you know, in the most innocent way possible. I'm not trying to talk about gangs and violence and everything, but you are just you. And you are here to watch me, and to watch trade-ups, and to react with it. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. To react to it with me. So that's the thing I'm conscious of when it comes to these videos. The next comment is basically kind of talking about how kids these days are overstimulated, and this is coming from someone who feels that they are a part of that camp. They'll be at school, and as soon as any sort of focus is required, they just want to whip the phone out and go on TikTok. Again, I completely understand it. It's got to the point, really, where opening up an app and wanting to be, like, stimulated is like a reflex, whereas I think back to my childhood, and for example, not even my childhood, well, I say childhood, I probably was a child, about 10 years ago, right? When I was an avid Stampy Longhead viewer. If you know, you know, the Stampy era on YouTube was absolutely, it just was phenomenal. And if you don't know the gravitas this man had, he was getting like 100 million views a month at one point, I'm pretty sure. He was the guy. And I just remember I would sit just in my room on my old laptop, not on my phone or anything like that, and just watch like 3 of his 20-minute episodes back to back. Just him playing Minecraft. Granted, they are more entertaining than the average Let's Play, but they were completely uncut for the most part, other than like the special episodes. But they were completely uncut. They were planned out, but uncut. There weren't zooms or anything like that to try and keep my attention, and I would just watch it absolutely no problem. Now, the level of editing required to watch videos is so much higher, unless it's a video like this where, whether it's the creator or myself, when it's uncut, where they don't shut up. So rather than there being zooms and everything to keep my attention, there's just another sentence, there's another word, there's another thing to think about, there's a trade up on the screen. That's very difficult for me now, to sit back and just watch content for an hour without thinking, oh, what's going on TikTok, what's going on Twitter, or X now, which is mental, a little bit crazy, that Twitter has been just rebranded to x.com. I think it's still twitter.com works, but you know, it seems random, but then at the same time it is really hard to almost bet against Elon Musk when it comes to making decisions, whether it's a polarizing one. Like, he just has a good track record of successful decisions. Whether or not it's just successful because he's him rather than because it's a good idea, I don't know, but it looks weird. It looks really weird, and the fact that the logo is just like black and it just seems kind of depressing. I think Twitter always had this kind of, yes, there we go, we got an Octane, a good color, things you love to see. How's that for a reaction? There we go. We can make a title and a thumbnail out of that somehow. We still need a standard though, which I think we can get. But I know Twitter has kind of, as the years have gone on, got more and more negative. I mean, if you look at the Rocket League Twitter, there's been drama after drama over the last couple of years. Back in the day, it was more lighthearted. Like, just the very word tweet, it's cute, it's lighthearted. Like, I'm just gonna tweet my little opinions. But now everyone has their opinion. Everyone on Twitter's angry, and so maybe the rebrand is just in keeping with the kind of state of the internet and of Twitter and of the cancel culture and just the negativity, to be honest. And but I don't know, just to me it looks weird. It's funny, when I was growing up, when technology was coming into the forefront, you know, things were advancing and I was very much on top of it. I was on top of trends. I was on top of everything like that. I was like, you know what? I'm never going to be that old person that's outdated. You know, your parents, when they'd have to do something on their phone, they might type like this or something like that, and they're just not very tech savvy because it's so new to them. I always said to myself when I was a teenager, that's never going to be me. But I tell you what, I'm already starting to feel that way. You know, you've got AI and stuff like that coming out. People sort of using these new AI programs to do certain things. And I'm like, man, that is almost beyond me. You've got this new generation of YouTuber where to be a YouTuber is completely different now than what it was 10 years ago or even when I started it full time. when I started full-time, for the most part, other than the absolute conglomerates, that is a titanium white standard, that is a dub video. Painted standard, good color. Painted octane, good color. Things you love to see. It was very much a YouTuber on their ones, creating, filming, editing their own videos. Nowadays, you've got people that are 5 years younger than me, making channels with dozens of employees. They've got this big production. They make incredible content. They make a load of money. They obviously then put that money back into the content. I've never really had the desire to go that way. I've never thought, let me get a team of people, let me make sort of bigger videos, everything like that. I do like the idea of that, but I still very much, I struggle to delegate and relinquish control, which I think is low-key my Achilles heel. I like to do it all myself because I still like to do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, I made videos like this 5+ years ago, and I still like doing it. I still like doing it myself, and there's a Fennec, things you love to see. But I do think the new age of YouTube, I feel a little bit almost outdated. You know what I mean? And oh, double titanium white standard. Can we just please get that for an octane? That'd be lovely. And don't get me wrong, I will sort of adapt, roll with the times. I am looking to post more shorts. Obviously, I am going away to Germany for the World Championships for Rocket League. And I think when I'm away, rather than trying to spam out longer videos that will eventually become outdated as I'm there, I'll probably just make really good YouTube shorts and upload those daily, because I want to see if there's a difference in the way the shorts do when you upload long form content as opposed to when you just upload short form content. And shorts can be really entertaining, and I do see the value of posting YouTube shorts. But, you know, even that, it took me a while to adapt to that. You know, it took me a while to adapt to TikTok. You know, everything like that. I do feel like I'm falling a bit behind, and I'm not even old. I'm not even old, okay? But, you know, I've had a comment from someone. I'll take that. They said, I've been watching you since I was 6 years old. I'm like, what? That is mental. They were probably like a teenager by that point. But, like, that's crazy. That is absolutely mental. You know, it's those comments you get where people are like, oh my gosh, you're my childhood. Or when I go into a game of Rocket League, I'll see someone be like, oh, I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing? And it's just like, geez. And obviously, there are some people that have stuck with me, and you might be one of them, for years and years and years. But there are other people who might have watched me religiously for a year or two, right? And then stop watching me for whatever reason. They change, everything like that. And then they've changed so much as a person, and they come back, and I don't know, maybe they look at me and say, it really is one of two things. People say, oh my gosh, you've changed so much. And obviously I have aged. You know, if you go back to my old videos, I have aged. But at the same time, I feel like my personality, my voice, the way I kind of make my videos, albeit slightly more polished, a little bit more confident in front of the camera, I guess, but not really. I don't think I'm much more confident in front of a camera now than I was 5 years ago. I think because 5 years ago, I'd already been doing YouTube for more than 5 years. I think my skills have very much just been honed slightly. I still think when it comes to performing and being in front of the camera and holding a conversation and not shutting up, because these kind of videos don't require that much editing because of the bounce of all the conversation, I feel like I'm pretty much on the same level that I was. And that's just, yeah, that's just the way it is. But hey, it's been a great chat. Can we sneak a painted up? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. White standard ×2. Purple octane, gold octane. Oh my goodness, there's so many thumbnails and titles we can make out of this. I was speaking about it earlier, about how you guys have hindsight of what I got. I didn't. This is why we love these videos. It's not titanium white. Unfortunately, the standard stole all that luck. But we got, I always say, we go for 1 octane, 1 standard, and 1 Fennec. And luckily for me, the standard paint was exquisite, not quite black. The octane paint was unreal, not quite white, but still good. And we got the Fennec. We've had a bunch of flamethrowers as well. Not titanium white, but we had crimson, we had grey. So it's been good. We've got a few more trade-ups here to go. Let's see what we can get. We've got 7 more. Let's see if we can sneak out another octane. Granted, I didn't think we'd get one when I asked for one just now, but 4 more trade-ups, and then we'll go all the way to black markets, trying to finish off with one of the big 5, the Fire God, Dissolver, Mainframe, Heatwave, and Dueling Dragon. So I will see you there. Make sure you drop a like, and like I said at the start of the video, if you want to get your hands on some very drop items, you can do that using the sponsor of this video. So feel free to go and check it out. And if you do get something, use code PIXEL for 6% off your purchase. All right, so we're going to get 8. Oh, we got a cheeky little Golden Pumpkin 2018 in there. That's good. Okay, so we're going to get 8 black markets in this little session. So maybe we get something painted here. I don't know. It's not going to be painted. It's going to be a Polypop. Can we get one of the big 5? Let's see what we can get here. Fireworks is not one of the big 5. Do we have a Crimson Lobo to chuck in? We do. I still get people telling me it's not a Crimson Lobo, but if you don't know, get to know. Toon is not the one. Come on, can we get something sick? Yes, we did it! Oh, it's been so long since I've seen Dueling Dragons as well. I don't know if it's more valuable than the mainframe these days, but obviously you see the mainframe a lot in the Black Market trade-up episodes. You never see Dueling Dragons, so that is arguably one of the cooler things to see. I just got good memories of this popping up. Just good. Every time I see that logo, that icon, it's a good memory. What a W video. This has been sick. Intrudium, you can get nothing now. I don't care. I got 2 painted Octanes. I got Dueling Dragons. I got White Standards, Parallax. We got all the good stuff. Labyrinth, why are we getting all, like, champion stuff? Let me just go to inventory, make sure none of them were painted if there was a cheeky little... No, there wasn't a series exotic in there. Parallax, is that my first one? Just whack the mic. Parallax, is that it? Oh, no, that's it. P-A-R-A-L-L. That's my only Parallax. My only one. That's mental. That's mental. I might have finally completed the Black Market collection in Rocket League. I'll leave that on the screen for you. If you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like. Subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel. You've been awesome. And I'll see you in the next video very soon.
Flying in a missile. Haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top. I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you. It's pick up.